Hello and welcome back. It's B-Ball Joe and you're watching Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Today, we expand our possibilities. Stay tuned. Hello there, nice of you to come back. So let me catch you up real quick on what happened. I did let time run by a little bit so we don't have to sit through the winter again. And here's what happened. We are exporting and we are making some money. Not all the time, but overall, just on the resources, we are making a plus and we're not paying anymore. I'm still paying for any vehicles that we get in. So, yay on that. Secondly, I started doing some research over here. I already completed the first pump, or the first pump research. I would like to have biofuel as an option. Hey, autosave. Biofuel, which is here, but it requires research first, and honestly, I'm not even sure which one this one is, so this may be a little while until that happens. But all that is good. We have food now. Almost considering adding another truck for export. But I don't know yet. Maybe. It's winter, so I want to see how it is when the trucks don't have to slow down as much. But yeah, this is all great. All this is working. We are still having the problem that we talked about earlier, which is we need more space for our citizens, which is exactly why I paused the game. I did look at a couple residential buildings from the workshop. I don't hate these, and they have a good capacity, 152. So 2 of those would essentially be equivalent to the 5 that we have. Remember, there's 68 fitting in each one. 5 times 68 is 300. No, that's not right. 5 times 70 is... No, it's 350. What am I thinking? I don't know. Hold on. 70, 140, 210, 280, 350. Yeah. Okay. So 2 of these are almost equivalent to all of them. The only thing that we want to make sure is that we are reaching our heat and power, so we don't have to worry about that later on. But other than that, I think I will just start setting up 3 of these. And that should get us started. I also completed some of the constructions that were already happening. Well, they already started. There were the construction pieces up here, just the gravel roads, and there's a couple more that are happening, but there's really nothing else that I started on. I just don't want to play the game without having you guys here, especially if we have some construction happening. But currently we are importing crops. Crops are not super expensive, but they are something we should be able to easily produce ourselves. So we should start on a farm. And I think over here, this general area, somewhere here, is a perfect spot for it. Everything is white, so it's nice and flat, and it is already near roads and near an area. It does not need people to work there, but it needs fields and a couple other small things. So let's let the game play a little bit so the gravel paths get done, but let's plan out our farm area. Let's see. Food and crops, big fields. Oh, I have seen... Actually, I like it out here on the border. I don't think there's anything else. One of you suggested that I use the cheat menu to see the resources, but I'm not sure that I need to do that outside of this. I guess there is a little bit of coal that I could sneak off this mountain if I wanted to, but I'm not even going to be there. So, yeah, let's just put some fields in here. This will definitely be gravel roads out here. It's just way more efficient that way. How many? I don't know. This is, what, 4? I like setting them up so that they're kind of symmetrical and that just works. Let's make a little more space in the middle there. That's where the farm is going to go. And I think this is a good start. So we could just set up our, where is it? Our agro farm, but the agro farm is super expensive and not necessarily what we need. And really, it's so expensive that it's almost cost prohibiting. So instead of doing that, I like the small farm that we can build. And if we just build 2 of these, they should be able to take care of the fields that we just created. They usually, I think they can do 3 fields at a time, maybe 4. So maybe we can even add 1 more field if we have to. I don't need you to try to connect there. Actually, may as well just put you a little further out here, and that should be fine. Let's close our map. We don't need the map open. And then all there's really left to do is make sure that everything is kind of working. So let's get some road out here. Actually, let's not make it out that far. Make it out far enough for this one to come in, but I am assuming that we will... I don't want this to be super ugly, just a little ugly, ideally. I'm assuming there will be some railroad tracks going through here very soon, just because transporting by truck only, especially for crops, is not quite what I want to do. So let's see what we can do here. Close to, there we go. There's one. There's one. I'm being a little inefficient here. I am not terribly worried about having these done as fast as possible. I just need them done eventually, and I think we can get there. And have our construction officers just split their time. But what I was getting at is... So there's 3 fields. We'll let them have 4 fields, let's have the other one 4 fields too. So one thing that I was trying to think of is I am getting distracted a lot when I start talking about something, that's giving hints or just talking about things in general. And I am trying to be a little more concise when I am finishing, or that I finish my thoughts. So I'm working on that. I hope it gets better over time. It's, in the end, this is a hobby. And it's a game that I enjoy playing, so I hope you guys enjoy watching me. But I'm not trying to make things more complicated than they need to be. I want to do this. I think just like this will be good, and this one can be straight, and then everything is kind of connected. Great. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to like this, but I hope this one's already picked up by my construction offices, which is perfect. I wouldn't be surprised if... Wow, it's getting really dark for some reason. I don't know why. I wanted to assume that these gravel paths were already done, but obviously they aren't. I should speed up time a little bit so we can start building at least one of these towers. Oh, this is why it's dark. I don't need the wireframe anymore. Look at all the vehicles that are coming out here. What is all this? Oh, these are all mini trubbies. Perfect. Anyway, we need a way to store our grain. And to be fair, the only thing that I found is suited for the job is the grain silo, because 800 tons of crops is not that much with seasons on, because in seasons you lose your crop if they're left on the field, so you have to get it into a storage. So, we need this, for sure. I'll want to see if we have oil fuel, train aggregate, oil fuel. No. Cargo train station. Kind of. Cargo. Too big. Cargo. Still big. I'd like a small train cargo station, if we could do that, please, but I don't see one. So it appears that this is our best and only option, which is okay. I want to plan a little for the future. What I want is to be able to add at least 2 of these. Oh yeah, these will fit. These will fit just fine. There should not be real issues. So, 1 here, 1 opposite, and then 1 more here. We don't need this path. Nope, don't demolish the building, please. But we do need this path to connect somewhere. Let's just stay there. This can go in there. These 2 can go together, and then I can't connect them. That's not surprising. This one has to move just a little bit. I'm still not done with my thought, because what I've started doing, and really, what I have started doing is use the yeah, that's good. I started using the distribution office to do field work, which works great. But for that to work, you actually need the distribution offices to be able to go to like a storage cargo platform. And that cargo platform needs to be connected to something. And then, yeah, here with 3 silos, we should be able to probably at least add 1 more set of farms over here. And doing the distribution offices also means you don't have to have truck spaces taken up in your farm. So right now all you need is tractors and harvesters. And maybe I will even do it so that I switch them out per season, that I only have tractors at the beginning of the year and harvesters after the tractors are done making everything. So we'll see how it goes. But before I do anything too crazy, I need to make sure that we can have a train line here. And that makes me happy. This makes me happy. And yeah, this doesn't have to go anywhere. And it, honestly, we could split this out and make it a two-way, but this honestly right now is all I need. I just need to make sure that I can have trains running there. So with all that out of the way, we can do our distribution office. Doing 305 is the real question. I would recommend, these are all the same style, right? Yeah. I would recommend doing 5s. The more you can have, the better for you. I'm assuming we need more than 1 to drive here. I don't know where we're going to need the second one, so we'll just leave it all like this. Let this finish the road, which looks like it's already half done, and then, yeah. So far, so good. There's only one thing we're missing. It's a gas station, and we're not going to make the same mistake as we made down at the gravel plant, where we only have a small, tiny little small gas station, and our fuel truck has to refill it all the time. I did add some other gas stations to the mod collection that I published this week. I haven't actually looked at them, but we'll see what we have. XS. How much can you? 60 tons of fuel. Yeah. This is something that pretty much lines up with what I wanted to do. Now, it's more helpful to have them closer to the distribution office than anywhere else. But actually, this is a pretty okay spot. I would like the road to be constructed there first, so we'll just put it here for now. And that is almost everything. The only thing that's left is we do need power for at least the gas station. And I would like to put it far over on this side, simply because... There we go. Simply because there's nothing to the left that we still have to reach. There will be a separate setup for the coal. So this, I think this is all. I should be able to get a path from there. So this is all good. Give that up here. Yeah, all of this is connected. Everything. Yeah, this is kind of working. So I'm honestly pretty happy with how this is looking right now. I think we have to build all of this. Let's see what we're looking for money here. 6,000 for that. That's not bad. What is our high voltage line? 36,000. That's a lot of steel. We need 32 tons of steel, 45 tons of gravel, and such. We have to do it eventually anyways, and right now there's essentially nothing else constructing. But that also means I should get this one started. Let's get a path through here. Actually, let's just go all the way straight through there. And I'm assuming, yeah, this is 68, this is full. Yeah, these are all pretty much full now, which makes me assume, yeah, we have at least a few people that are 21 plus and living with parents. But we are increasing our productive age workers a lot, which is exactly what we need. While we're here, I think we should... I didn't want to do this without you guys, but we should make our roads gravel. It's just... That makes more sense. And now, we do need another technical service office. Just out here gets cleared up sometimes, but we need to have it cleared up a little more. I think over here is probably a good space for it. Not very picky there. Technical services, give me 5 again. Right here would be great. Just in the middle of nowhere, just a couple people need to work there, and that's all we need. This road is done. And this one is out of reach now of our dumpers and concrete. Which is a little unfortunate, but I kind of set it up that way, so it's my fault. And we will deal with that. Yeah. So this one's the next thing that I want to build. We need this path done before we can do that. And once that is in place, I think this one should also be constructed. Yeah, play that soccer outside in the snow. That would be great. I did it as a kid, so I don't know why somebody else couldn't do it. How's this looking? Yeah, I was worried about our crops being down. Because, yeah, they drop off crops, but it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. And we have a lot of workers in here very often, so we just need a better way to get crops in there. Obviously this guy's not moving much right now, but I want to keep that one for the construction office units. So yeah, we're not doing that. There's a piece of road that needs graveled. Out here is a piece of road, a bunch of pieces of road that need graveled, but we're going to do that when we're not in the middle of summer. We are full of gravel now, so I did start exporting that. That's what the two big mass 530s are doing. They are, what is it, about 500 per load. So they're making some money back, which is great. And yeah, I mean, everything is kind of working. We need more crops. There's a lot of people coming in here. We could start producing coal. There are mods that you can turn logs into coal, and it works. It's, I think, a 1-to-2 transformation. Let's see what we have. Wood coal. 30 tons of... no, it's 6 tons of coal out of 10 tons of wood. So it's not bad. You get a lot of coal out of it. It's just... yeah. It may be something that we're gonna do. Okay, winter is over. We can see everything again. And I'm hoping this will speed up a little bit now. So this one is done. Let's get more space. That road is done. Let's just keep doing this. There's nothing connected there, but okay, if you insist. Might as well just do this one. And I don't know where I should put a road here. I kind of want it to come out here and have this one connected when we get there. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Make it a little pretty at least. At least try to make it pretty. I think this is fine. Have a little road that goes around. That looks reasonable, I think. Yeah, everything is running. Crops are here. It looks like winter or summer is a little better for our crop production, but that was sort of expected. I think we're going to make a little more money now, but we're also going to spend a lot on steel and components and all that stuff once this list goes down a little bit. To be fair, I don't think we're going to finish any of our farm stuff this year. The year goes over pretty fast, so this is probably something we don't have to concern ourselves with until next year, which is fine. That means we can plan our setup a little more. Let's get... I was gonna just have a cable run out here, but honestly, a small power transformer, one of these smaller ones, may be a pretty good thing to have right here. Where would I fit you? I think I could fit you here. In addition, yeah, let's do that. None of this is set in stone. Yep, get rid of that, get rid of that. And you don't have to get rid of that yet. 4-way medium switch. Approximately here. Then our electric substation. Okay, we're not gonna get around that. Let's delete this road. This is not the most optimal way to do this, but you know, I'll do the trick. Yeah, you can't cross here. I'm not surprised about that at all. So let's see. Maybe we can get this in without compromising too bad. This will be an option, but then they go the wrong way. It's not where I want them to go. So make them a little closer to here. Can I... Nope. Railroad is too close to cross. That's fine. Let me... Okay, thank you. I'll just put it on the other side. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just do that. This is fine. That will... This will be the same problem. It's just nothing changed if we do that. What I could do is have this one a little higher up. Why am I making this so complicated? It's just the transformer. It's just This is how we get power. We need power, otherwise this doesn't work. I just don't like how this looks, where it's trying to go. I think... Nope, I thought wrong. I can't get it in there. I need to make this not this complicated. Okay, yeah. Just like I said before, just put in this thing somewhere over here. Just so it works. I could put it there. That's a silly spot, I think. Anywhere here will be better. Yep, right there. Right there is where it goes. Let's get our power line. To get in, I want a big one. And I hope I can run... Nope, I can't. Not yet. Not yet, at least. It's not over yet. I would like to run between these fields. Yep, just like that. You didn't know that? If you put the fields as close to each other as you can fit a power line in there. And here's... That one crosses just like that. Perfect. Where is our power transformer? It is right here. Let's run out relatively straight. There's the last one. Yeah. I would call this a great success. Now this... We may zigzag. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't want to go that far back. I may have to reposition where that transformer goes. Nope. No, let me in. Let me do that. I just... Wait, why did you put 2 here? That seems unnecessary. Just want 1. 1. Oh, come on. We are going to turn this to the other side. You'd be like, but it's the same problem. I'm like, it's different. Now I can just go 1 over there and then pretty straight across here, and we're fine. So all of that's ready to go. I do want a fire station out here, and I think I want a... a fire station? And what else do we need? Oh, a technical services. I guess we are about to build one over there, so we may not need that. This building was done weirdly fast. Okay. If that is done... Or I just took weirdly long to do the other thing. If that is done, let's make these happen. This one, you can get both of these. Good. This transformer can also get both. And then the last one, for now, this one can also get both. So all of these should start getting gravel. And that should be a good beginning for what we need. I think we can do that side and this side at the same time. Yeah. This piece of gravel road is almost done. That's all working. Everything is doing something. I think we are getting to a point where we can plan out our rail route. There's a rail connection out here that I want. I would like a tram to run here, but honestly the trams in this game are trains, and I can go with them or without them. I'm not heartbroken. The bus system works right now. Oh, I added one real size bus that can bring a few more people, so this area gets a lot more done. Once I have this connected to more grain, I'm very much planning on extending our food production a little bit and adding more material. So that's good. Up here is fine. Gravel, yeah, we're doing great on gravel now. Yeah, let's just continue. Continue with our thing. Let's put a rail line in. We're not gonna build rail right now. It's just too expensive to even get that started. But we can plan it so we don't forget about it. There is this guy out here, and I kind of like it where he is. So, yeah. Let's do this for now. The second rail can come in there at some point. Will you not let me cross here? You will let me cross here. You also will let me cross here, right? I like when the rail runs parallel to the road for a little while. So... cooperate! The way this path is, it will only let me do one. Yeah, there's not a lot of room here. So I understand why it's not letting me play ball. But I don't want just one. I want two rail lines go through here. That's what we're gonna do. Not have that, instead we have this, and then rail should be easier. Before I do this, let's make two here. Yep. The second rail is not going to get built for a very long time. Aww. Well, so much for running parallel to the road. We have to make a small detour right here. But then we can run pretty straight for a while. We want to get on this side of the street though. Just like that. Are you really fighting me because there's potentially a gondola right there going through? Okay. Well, it's not worth fighting this fight, I'll tell you that for nothing. Yep, until there. Don't know where I took that piece away, but all of this can go away. The piece of road that we had could be put back in, but that's not what we're gonna do. We will... Yep, you're not letting me through there. Where will you let me through? I'm assuming... Can I have two? This is kind of annoying. I thought we have high enough pylons that we don't have to deal with this, but obviously we do. Okay, there's another chance here. One. Nope. Nope. Wow, this is turning into a little challenge. Very unplanned challenge. Let's put one there. Okay, we got it. Had to go the hard way, but alright. Want to start turning a little sooner though, so take that back a little bit. Railroad, railroad. And connect to that guy. Seems very, very, very unnecessary. It's a very hard turn, but here we are. Okay. Now we should be able to run parallel with this road until right here. Keep it nice and straight. And then... now this is fighting me. Almost. Not quite what I want. I want this to come out pretty straight. Up to here, maybe? It is not right. But I think it's fine. And here we have this guy. Let's try to make this a little better. Yep, yep. I do believe this will turn into like a T-junction. So this all needs to be connected, as well as this way. And that's just planning ahead. We're not going to do rail for a while, but there we go. All this can now go everywhere they need to go, and everything is groovy. We're not going to plan that yet. That's just going to sit there for a while. Man, this seems this seems a little extreme. I do not like how that looks. Period. So let's try this again. From there. And see if we can get a better curve. That seems more approachable. Yep. Much better. Much better already. Since we really have everything else of the network already going 2-lane, let's make this also 2-lane so it can get in here. Cool! So this is working, as far as I'm concerned. What do we have here? General construction. Dumpers. Yes. Dumpers. Yes. That one's done. Cool. So, yeah, this is working. We have our people. They're relatively happy. Did someone just die? This year? No? Still have a lot more people giving birth than people are dying, so there's no problem. Yeah, our food went down. We had 20 tons and now we don't. So I'm glad I didn't buy another truck. How was last month? Very bad. What did we buy? We bought a lot of steel and electrical components for this stuff. But everything is done, so that worked out in our favor. Let's get this. General construction, dumpers, yep. As well as this power line. I'm surprised it's already done. I didn't even follow it, but if you set it up right, sometimes things happen correctly right away. That's wonderful. Related vehicles, how many do we have? 3 dumpers. That should be enough to fill that up. I would like to use this area over here as a general station drop. So for that, I need to make this conveyor tower happen, so we can use the through street that's there. Because I think there should be a fire station somewhere here, and it should be manned for just this general area out here. Because our fire station, I'm pretty certain, is not going to reach there. Yep, that's where it stops, right there. So, there we have it. Let's get these streets. Okay, that makes sense. Let's get these streets all upgraded, and this one, and can't do any more than that. Yep. Yeah, no, I mean, everything is working. We're not really bleeding money right now. We're not making bank, but we're not going bankrupt anymore. There is a... Once we hit below 100,000, I'm getting a little nervous because we are importing power. Once we turn off the power, nothing works. Nothing at all. And that's not going to be good. So we got to keep an eye on our money just a little bit for that. Yeah, gravel is still exported. That's all perfect. Not gonna complain. Looking at this pipe and this path, there's a chance that I want to connect a rail somewhere here, but maybe it goes just on the outside. That could work too. Because if you can export gravel by rail, that can be worth it, but I don't know yet. It's not something we need to consider at this point. But yeah, I think there was a lot going on. Nothing is really done, but a lot is planned. This whole area is not going to be done before planting season. Planting season is, I think, before summer. I haven't looked at it, but if you build a farm too late in the year, you can't plant anymore, and then your tractors will just sit around and you will think something's broken, but it's just seasons. You cannot plant all year round like you can without seasons, so it's a little harder. So this, I'm sure, will be done by next season, and we can have our own crops then. The year really goes by pretty fast. Last episode was just one year, was from snow to snow. So I'm not terribly worried about that. I think our money situation will be okay in that time. And yeah, before we leave, let's not have our rail path just end in nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. Let's have it actually go somewhere. Again, this is not... this is not going to be constructed right now, but it's something that we need to start considering to have a better transport in general for our goods, or more bulk. Yeah, so let's just have it run under these power lines. I think that's fine. There, and then here. You should be able to just connect to there. And then we will have to have a crossover here eventually. I put them in here already. They're not necessarily the best thing to do, but sometimes that helps. One trick that you can apply, if you put down signals right away, you get rid of these little points, and the points are places where construction will be split. It's always better to have long pieces of constructions if you can. So we'll do that. I should put these on hotkeys. Most of you probably already know this. If you didn't know that, this will help you a lot with speeding up your rail construction because the rails don't have to go back and forth just as much. Which, if you're only doing the cheapest rail, it doesn't matter that much because they actually continue construction after they're done with one and they go to the next one. It's more a thing if you have the electrical components, because for those, they will go back and switch out their materials before they come back. Yeah, that's all we had. I do want to start rail construction, but rail construction is very steel intensive, even for the cheapest rail. And importing steel is not cheap. So for now, I think we're gonna hold off on rail construction until we have some form of steel setup. We may be able to get a small steel plant going pretty soon, not right now. For right now, if we can get this one production line set up, I think we're doing pretty well. Here, you. Okay. Yeah, I just have to set up the dumpers here. I could have just clicked on the dumper and have just click all the things that I can click, but this works for now. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, all that's working. This constructing. Everything over here is happening. Cool. I'm sure we are... Yeah, we're doing fine on research. Everything's constructing. People are generally happy. Kindergarten space, if it's just a couple people, I don't care that much. We are doing great. I think our school will be pretty full pretty soon, so let's add a couple people there. But we're doing just fine. We are doing really just fine. Can't say it any other way. Looking at this makes me think I should maybe add a connection road here, but not right now. Those two and those... Oh, there's another one there. I hate the really short pieces, but I'll survive. I promise. Yeah, this is all doing really well. And on a different state. We've been ending and starting in the same area so many times, but I think it's time to do something else. So here's our new, hopefully starting point for the next 3 episodes. We have a farm going. Coal will happen at some point, not right away, but at some point. And everything else is just, it's happening. We're doing things, we're not losing money anymore, so that makes me very hopeful for everything that's to come. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do all the YouTube things, click the buttons, and yeah, come back next time. New episode will be out soon. Appreciate you guys. Leave your comments. Tell me everything you want to tell me. If I did something wrong or bad, or you know something better or worse, or whatever you want to say, let me have it. And we'll go from there. Thanks, and bye!